Hi, this is Prabin Gautam, your trusted dental marketing advisor. Now, thanks for your great feedback about the webinar we did last week. It was really great to see there's some feedbacks and really good to see that, yeah, that's valuable for you. And a couple of questions I have gone through it, and that's the purpose of just to bring some questions what some of our clients and the new clients and the prospects have sent to us. So I'll go through it. So the questions like how to show the expertise, Prabin, you mentioned about each principle of Google, because Google is changing now. The algorithm is changing, expertise, authority, and trust. So how we can show the expertise? And someone in Sydney, someone asked about the blog post. What to blog post? We don't know what sort of the blog post is good, and where to use it. Is it just we use in the website, or do you think we can use it appropriately? I can cover that, and some of the top keywords or the top trends. So let me share here, and let's get started. Let me share my screen. I hope you can see it. Okay, so this is the new ways to generate quality patients. As we have touched before, it is very important to niche the area of expertise, right? And we cover up. So what does that mean? Is, yes, I understand a lot of general dentists are, just they are just doing the best, and they haven't been really targeting on a particular segment. Perhaps now also expertise is in a general. Perhaps you can just focus on women or pregnant, or for kids, or kids with special needs, or elderly. So it's very important to really have those expertise in your bio, in your websites, in your all the collateral. So when Google is searching, it is very important. Now this funnel, actually many people talk, hi, look, we need patients, any patients, every patient is good, we just need to book the appointment and just move on. But really, moving ahead in 2020, it's not about everything, it's all about specializing. So flipping the funnel is a key. So that's where you can see niche area of expertise, and if you're already expert, if you're already in specialized service like oral or pediatric or ortho, or any treatment specialized, you do it, make sure that those things are listed on your website, listed in your collaterals, in all your social media. It's very important to niche the area, and that's where Google picks up that you are expert and you are authorized, very much authority in your brand, and that helps to bring your website or get more patients. Now, other thing is, like, let's pick example. Okay, niche area of expertise. Suppose, let's say you're expert on implants. Okay, it's no point sending. What I have been seeing in the last few years is number of dental industry have subscribed to number of their newsletters, just to give the idea. Number of just send, look, oh, that's what we are doing. This is what it is, and just this. So it doesn't really segment new patients, inactive patients, or inactive or lapsed patients, or existing patients. So idea here is to right message. We are sending a right message to a right patients in the right time. So educating, and if someone is looking on the implants, what's the point of sending everything? If they are looking for a checkup or a clinic, it doesn't have to. So they are just looking on implants, get some message for the implants. So education and adding value to the right keyword or right cases is very important, especially in a high-end treatments, or high-end, if you are aiming for a high-end patients treatment, right? And then engaging, taking them to engaging and problem solving. So we're sending the right message to the right patients, and obviously that builds an initial consultation and relationship building. So and future checkups and referral, and that's where you get more referrals. So getting back to implants, suppose if someone is typed in Google, okay, look, I want implants near me, a dentist who can do implants near me. They found your website, specific pages, they enter the specific pages, and the information comes to you. And if you just send the email, or some of the receptionists just try to call, it's not good enough, because now what is happening is it's all about 7 to 12 touch points. So yes, they have shared those information, but before even your receptionist get back to them in next 12 hours, there's already email going through and asking them, okay, look, what is happening on that, and you are shown an interest in implants. Here is implants. Did you know that this, or did you know that? So when receptionists literally call in 24 hours, patients already know that you're experts. They already understand that how you can add value to them. So that's just the start. And once patients are interested, you can just have a free appointment or 50 initial consultation. They come along, and they're interested to do the further treatment, and that's where the message should go. So ideally, it's not about sending even just the email, but really getting that patient's experience, really getting getting the collaterals, or getting the media use, including the SMS, email, or even social media. So sending the right message is very, very important, moving ahead, and that's where you can generate a quality patients. And at 360, what we aim to do is create a dental marketing funnel. So if they are low end patients, we understand they just use you. Probably they may be looking just to check up and clean or gap free, and they don't do anything. Or if they are looking probably smiles makeover or social six, implants, crowns, or veneers, then it's a whole different ball game, because you're not talking about a couple of hundreds. You're talking about 15 to 45 grand or more. So really, the idea here is to get the right informations to your right patients, and that's where they understand, and it's very, very easy for you to convert. And I know that the dentists are not good on conversion. They can't upsell straight away. So or the retention is so idea to increase the retention, idea to increase your revenues, idea to increase your profit is definitely taking them to a funnel, so that the patients can experience more. So I hope that gives you a new idea, and that's in very new ways, which I believe on, and that's why my team are very dedicated for our clients to keep in this funnel. The second thing, the second that leads to a second question is, Prabin, what blog to post? Well, that's a great question, actually. Some of the blogs is how to blog, how to news or list post, or tips and tricks, case studies, reviews, Q&A, stories, or controversial doesn't mean to be any controversy, but provocative content, which is really have a good research. Or probably if any staff's profiles or the new staff come on board, you can also write in your blogs. Industry report is fantastic. I love it. Probably not that you have to create all the reports, but repurposing all those latest report and making your own report, and posting in a blog. Interviews is fantastic way. Checklists, some videos. I mean, that's where you see the trend. Videos, podcast, audios is happening more and more, and short videos. Why they have to do it, how to healthy mind, healthy smiles, and all those sort of the tips and trends where patients can really be helpful for them is very important. Now, although I'm great fan of infographics, where people these days they are out and about, they don't have even time to read. So infographic is just in the mobile, whether they are posting on Instagram or Facebook. Infographic, let's say if they are talking about the drinks sugar level, bang. So all those sort of things is better to create those infographic. And I'm not sure whether you are doing, perhaps that might be an idea for you to share those. And some other things like guest post, community stories, industry trends, predictions, what's coming up in dental industry. Obviously, a lot of automation, a lot of digital dentistry is happening. So, just being as a thought leader, predicting, being as an influencer, so that people differentiate you. They don't just see, oh, he's just another dentist, or I can just go with another, across the road, I can just find another dentist. Really, they are comfortable on a high-end treatments with you. Customer post, you can reshare that presentation if you have done anything in a council or in a board, or anything in a dentist forum, so that can be added on your blog post as well. Obviously, surveys, comparison, and behind the scenes, because it's also important to get the surveys from your patients, where they are at and the journey, getting the feedback, and also behind the scenes, because it's all about team, it's all about people, whether that may be the people driving a practice or patients coming up. So it's all about the people. So idea is that people are always curious to know more about the culture. So sometimes sharing about those things really bring together. And we have been seeing that personalizing those, whether that be Facebook post or personalizing your whole messaging is a key. I hope that gives you a bit of idea what type of the blogs you can share. Now, other question that lead to is, how to use those blocks. I mean, I understand, because dentals are, already dentists are doing too many things, and if you're a dental business owner, you not only have to, practice, but also you have to maintain your business, and and all the headaches it comes with. So they can't be perfect in, everything in marketing. So the idea here is to really find your trusted dental marketing team or trusted marketing team, and so they can use these blog posts, not just, not just posting everything openly in the website and people read, and they just go to the next door dentist and they just say, okay, look, do this, or they can, some of them, they can do that themselves. Some preventive things. So idea is, it's not being like a Wikipedia, like people learn and then just go away. So here, perhaps a couple of things you can do is, blog post is not just in the blog, but obviously it can be used as a lead magnet. And that's the whole idea for me, is to give you some ideas that this can be a lead magnet. So what is lead magnet? So in a marketing term, lead magnet is something which captures people's attention, where it's like, me asking, okay, give me a credit card. You say, what? Why is that? Why is credit card? So you would ask me, but if I would say, okay, I have got this report, and look, this is a report, normally is this, but it's just along, and I believe it's a this. So yeah, this sort of the report or the book, my book, and then people say, oh, okay, so it's costed, $10, $7, whatever. And here is the credit card. So the same way it works as well. You're not just asking their name, phone, but obviously you're giving them some information, literally like a try before you buy. So you give them an ebook or your tips or some videos, especially for high-end treatments. I understand you're already doing for the cutting the price, and typing for the getting more patients for the gap free or cleanup checkup. The other day I have shared that, almost $37 the price for the whole package. No, that's just the price. But the idea is, if we would move up from up, that will help. So grab those informations like name, email, phone, and then you can really create some touch points even before they come to the practice. Perhaps sends a newsletter, sends them a SMS, or really show them what they are looking for, and that really builds that trust factor. So probably in the blocks you can use in your lead magnet, as an ebook, as a video, as a tip sheet, or your videos or industry trends. You can use those. And these are all used, actually we use them in our dental marketing funnel, and I'm happy to share that in our upcoming webinars. Now third, getting back to the third question, some of the dentists ask, look, what is the trend then, Prabin? What is the keywords? Now obviously I'm not a search engine expert, but I have got my team who does just the SEO. I've got a 7 full-time who just do SEO and Google ads. So they work, they know, and we have seen some of the high success rate in, especially in November, December last year. People are typing these phrases. So these phrases are near me and why is. So if you would see, people are typing dentist near me, medical center near me, orthodontics near me, and not only just you are adding in the blogs, but also in your search term. And that's where we are doing for a lot of our clients, is adding those terms in the search. So when people are typing, hey Google, or hey Alexa, look, then it's bringing the dentist near me. Just it's very easy for them. Now third phrase is why. Second one is why is. So why is teeth cleaning important? Why you should get your teeth clean, whiten? Why is teeth sensitive? Why is gums are bleeding? Why is serious bad breath? Which is true. That's why that's where they find the dentist. Why is dental visits or routine checkups important? So all are very curious question, and that also led to a third phrases which I haven't mentioned here. Like how to solve this, is these phrases are really key. And it's not I believe that it goes more 2020 and beyond. So all those efforts on Google should be along these lines. And if there's anything we can help, no problem. My team can obviously specialize on this. We can help them as well. So I hope that gives you a bit of nutshell about where the trend is, Google trend, and focusing on the EAT principle. But I would love to hear your feedback, like my last webinar. If there's anything I can, if there's anything you want to do specific, or if there's any feedback, or if there is anything in my next webinar you want to add me on, please let me know. If you like this video, feel free to share, like, and comments. And thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.